industry has been helping preschoolers learn for over 20 years. Much research has been done to determine what is being learned during the airing of each episode. Studies have found that if a preschooler watches the program and then talks about what they saw and learned with an adult, the learning is much higher than when the preschooler simply watches the program. Translating an activity into a learning opportunity is key to the after-school experience. Welcome to another Consult for Kids 10-minute module. This is Activity to Learning Opportunities with me, Audrey Glenn. To translate an activity or experience into a learning opportunity, it is essential that you debrief the activity or experience. In other minis, Consult for Kids has shared the debriefing strategies. In this module, we are going to share knowledge about why it is important to debrief. We are going to examine the activities or experiences through 3 lenses. 1. Key learning. 2. Metacognition. 3. Connecting the dots. Key learning. Visualize your closet. In your closet, you have 2 parallel poles. On one of the poles, you have 3 pairs of pants: navy, khaki, and forest green. You also have 3 empty hangers on this pole. On the second pole, you have 3 shirts. All of them are white. You have only 1 empty hanger on this pole. You've just been to the store and you bought a navy vest. Where are you going to hang it? You might hang it by the white shirts because the vest will go over the shirts. You might also hang the vest by either the navy, khaki, or forest green pants, depending on where you think it will best fit. If you become frustrated trying to decide where you want to hang the vest, you might just end up putting it back in the bag on the floor. This closet is a metaphor for your brain. The closet poles are the way that you organize your thinking. The pants and the shirt represent information that you already know. The vest is something that you just learned through the activity or experience that you took part in. The decision is always, where will I put the new learning? When young people can't figure out where the new learning is to go, they often figuratively put it back in the bag and leave it on the floor, instead of making it an active part of what they know. While some young people may be able to get that information onto the closet pole, without some support, others will not see where to locate the information. In order to put things on the closet pole, students must first identify what the key learning is. Once they have explored what they have learned, they can then place that key learning on a hanger and prepare to hang it on the closet pole. Metacognition. Metacognition is defined as knowing the knowing. This means that young people have to know enough about the key learning to know where to hang it in the brain. Metacognition is demonstrated by talking through the knowing. For example, if I were going to hang up the vest in a real closet, the thinking in my mind might go a little something like this. Wow, I really like this vest. Navy is a good color. Now I need to decide where to put it in my closet so I can find it easily when I want to use it. I wonder if it makes more sense to hang it by the 3 white shirts, since I'll be wearing the vest over the shirts. Or would it make more sense to hang it by which pair of pants I think that it will look best with? Since I only have white shirts and there won't be much decision about which shirt to wear it with, I think it makes more sense to hang it by the pants. Well, which pants best fit? Navy, khaki, or forest green? I don't think I want to wear it with the navy pants because it's a navy vest. I think that I will wear the vest with the khaki pants, so I'll hang it next to the khaki pants. Needless to say, I have that conversation quite quickly in my brain. But of course, I've had a great deal of experience in hanging vests in my closet. When it comes to learning, especially new learning, making the decision about the best place to put that new learning for quick and easy retrieval is not so easy. Having young people talk about the learning and where they think it best fits can be very helpful. This conversation will need prompting, which you can do by asking questions. Begin the questions with what and how rather than why. Ask, what makes you think that? And how do you see that fitting? Ask the questions whether or not that you agree with the student's initial logic. Remember that this is practice for the real world, and everyone doesn't get it right the first time, every time. Metacognition helps to clarify the learning. Connecting the dots. One of the final steps into translating activities and experiences into learning opportunities is to help young people connect the dots between the new learning and a variety of key learnings that they have had in the past. Continuing with the closet analogy, at some point in time, I will identify that I can wear the vest with both the forest green and khaki pants. I might also make the connection with my new red pair of pants, my short sleeve red and white striped t-shirt, and with my shopping list that reminds me to purchase clothing items that go with my existing color palette of navy, khaki, white, and forest green. I might also connect the dots with these clothing being appropriate for a school that requires students to wear school uniforms. The school colors of my school mascot, the Highland Scots, and then realize that I can only purchase a plaid pair of pants to complete the ensemble. It is important that youth learn to connect the dots. Think of the concept of hot. There are criteria that all hot things have in common. You learn that when something comes from a hot place, toaster, oven, stove, barbecue grill, that you will want to handle them with care to avoid getting burned. You also learn about matches and fireplaces, light bulbs that have been on for a long period of time, and 110 degrees sunny weather. You learn to understand that if these things meet the criteria of hot and you touch them, you will be burned. If you had experienced every hot thing independently to understand hot, then you would have so many uncomfortable blisters. You learn to connect the dots between the criteria for hot, items that are hot, and being burned. You also learn ways to prevent being burned, not one at a time, but collectively. Connecting the dots of learning exponentially increases the value of the learning. Don't assume that these learning dots will automatically be connected. Be intentional in supporting this integrated learning. So to ensure that the activity and the experience translates into learning opportunities, debrief the activity or experience. Have students share key learning using metacognition to determine where the new learning fits. And finally, help youth connect the dots between the activity or experience and the learning, which will empower them to lead a more effective life. Thank you for watching another Consult for Kids 10-minute module, Educational Services for After School. Consult for Kids has a blog. Go to our website at www.consultforkids.com and click on the blogspot icon in our quick links.